let's get into this.
Let's see. I'm excited to see what
Here
these players are going to pull out.
go.
So right now, Zacian, Pikachu, Hoopa, Umbreon, all very big picks right now. Let's see where the first band comes out.
Personally, I'm a big fan of Pikachu.
Ho and Armarouge being taken off the board right away.
Oh, makes sense. Just super crazy ult. I don't know a lot about Armarouge.
Armarouge busted.
Seems pretty. Yeah, I was gonna say like so far, just by sheer guess of a new character released, probably really good.
Mimikyu here is being hovered over by.
Turns out
Frostwolves.
I'm not wrong. Mimikyu. Yeah, I'm gonna be behind on a lot of my
The Mimikyu ban is a
super
bit
meta
surprising
knowledge,
to me.
but there we go. It was Umbreon.
Umbreon ban.
Umbreon. And then
Charizard.
There we are. Very solid standard bans coming out from both teams. And what are we going to first pick? Pikachu is on the board. Zacian, Miraidon, Hoopa as well. Cerulege, Blaziken. And Cerulege
Goes
is
for
first
Cerulege.
pick. Pikachu, and most likely a top laner is going to be picked here, or a defender.
We shall see. Me too. Why? Kind of hovering on a lot of stuff.
Here comes the Hoopa, and
Trying to figure out. Yeah, there's the Hoopa and
a second pick. A second pick Venu is going to be a very surprise. Okay.
Tree. Okay, there we go. That
Tree
makes a lot more
and Hoopa
sense.
very standard here, but
In
they
their
do
defensive
leave the
core.
Pikachu and the Slowbro open. This is going to be a very, very strong team fight comp from Frostwolves, and they have a very good pick potential. But Wolves Unit have left themselves open to counterpick these two Pokemon here.
Might be grabbing the Mammo. That could be also a good take for the kind of team fight. Yeah, and to help kind of stall out that tree and freeze him out so he doesn't get his
hovered a little bit here.
These heals off. And actually probably pretty good just to keep people out of Hoopa portals, so I like that pick. We got a couple things. Urshifu
Nice. I wanted to see an Urshifu.
and Zacian. So we got everything that kind of just leaving their attacker to flex pick. This is going to be Urshifu in the jungle, Zacian up top.
If a Greedent's being hovered, there's no shot it's being picked. I don't believe it. I don't trust the vision.
Don't do it.
I don't trust the vision.
Stop having the vision. Whatever that vision is you're having. Stop it. The Clefable, the Mewtwo. Okay, this is some pretty standard stuff. This is very team fight looking. Kind of replace the pick stuff you had thought about with Slowbro with poles coming for Mewtwo X. And then you just have the ball of Clefable. Throw in a Espeon
nice supportive pick.
Yeah.
Looking like a very strong macro-oriented team with the Hoopa. Have very strong burst potential, double all-rounder. Virtually a split push, almost turning into a death ball with the Espeon. It's going to be very dangerous. I am very interested to see this Mewtwo X, where they're going to run it, if it's going to be in the jungle. I have not seen many Mewtwo
Off
X.
just items alone, I would want to say, yeah, it would be in the jungle. Although my first glance is I would always think
And just off combo.
you see it in top lane, you put the Cerulege in jungle.
For sure, and out of all the X's that have...
They could also
now that
switch.
X's titles have been removed, and we have been seeing these legendaries being played in normal draft now and coming up in UCS, Mewtwo's have been known to be like kind of on the weaker end of compared to like Zacian, Miraidon, Ho-Oh, for example. And I'm excited to see how they benefit off of this Mewtwo X.
So I saw a Rapid Fire Scarf, Focus Band, and I think a Muscle Band on the Mewtwo there at the end when I saw its items. We'll have to see where it goes, top or jungle. I feel like we could see some jungle swapping. Maybe Cerulege takes it first, just to hit Cerulege. Jungle swapping, and then Mewtwo takes over from there. We'll have to see.
Off draft, who do you think has the advantage?
I'm tossed up. It's could go any side, but I'm a big fan of this comp right now with the Zacian and the Urshifu.
Yeah, just go for comp alone, it looks like.
From comp alone, if they can get the macro plays off and maintain early leads, this orange team, I think would be able to kind of hold the pace of the game really well. But if they get into a fight with this blue team or purple team, I think purple, as long as they're around the same levels, I think they're just going to lose. I think purple's got too strong of a death ball comp.
Definitely, for sure. It kind of decides, like, can this Hoopa maintain their first tier 1 pads and be that macro menace for these all-rounders? Or will they lose a pad too early and not get that snowball going, and they will just be slowly going down off of this pick comp?
No invades into Urshifu, and it is the Charcadet up top. I was kind of expecting to see maybe Mamoswine go in and try to invade that Kung-Fu, because Kung-Fu's so weak early, but they're just not worrying about it, just say whatever. Let's get this lane. Especially because Pikachu is so strong early. It's one of the characters that can hold lane by themselves, but we see the 9-minute gank coming from both teams. Looks like Orange is matching it, or just going up a little bit later.
Here it is, four-man top here. Middle beast has just spawned. Espeon is attacking very aggressively in, but the all-rounders dive the back line. No picks happen. Hooper reset comes out.
Looks like Orange got most of that farm. They're gonna take this. Yeah, Orange is walking away a little advantage.
Very simple and safe here. They should be sending the Espeon back bot, and they do. Grabs the berry, perfectly fine. Urshifu clears out middles. 20 seconds for middle bees. Oh,
Mewtwo's going down bottom.
Top lane gets wiped.
Oh, he goes in.
Some points in here. The 26. And now the middle bees are coming up to be the next objective here in about 5 seconds. Let's see what they do with it.
Yeah, Mewtwo pushes down in bottom lane there.
Koopa is pathing down as well, runs into the Mamoswine, gets Ice Fang into the bees.
Trying to get something Circle Fairy.
And becoming a little menace. Does he teleport back in? He does. But it is a
Cthulhu finally comes in. Thank God it's Cthulhu now that this Clefairy is a little scared. It does need to stay at the team though, because it's not going to be able to farm on its own. Just kind of needs something.
The entirety of Frostwolves here is pathing up to the top tab here. Will they be able to kill their Zacian and score their points and to get this snowball?
Okay, so they're going with a Side Strike move, so not the pull move. Just kind of a sustaining, stay in the fight Mewtwo. Side Strike avoiding CC. Looks like most likely recovered. Or not the dash move.
Does go down again to the Zacian. Zacian is level 8, everyone, at 7 minutes. About to hit level 9 off of this.
Barely doesn't take him to 9 off this, but still, I mean, he's right there. He takes in with time, basically.
Right before this Regieleki, he should be able to get his ultimate.
They ended up sending almost everybody down. Get that free Reggie.
Should be able to score, get this bottom Reggie. Zacian is solo holding the top side. Frostwolf is ripping the Regieleki.
He's get 9. He can go in with the ults. Is he going for the ult? No, he just lets it. Whatever.
If they can get this, they'll be able to break the pad off of this and shut down the Koopa. I don't know. The level disadvantage is huge right now.
Yeah, and this is a 4-man fight.
All right,
they're just kind of choosing to leave.
Hoopa portal to teleport them back. Bot is coming out.
That's all they can. This Hoopa is matching them like move for move.
They kept the Urshi down bottom to get his stacks, and also just to keep that defense. So yeah, they're not getting. Orange is going to take this win. We get that free bottom Reggie. Reggie like this.
Hoopa does get picked off though. That is
but good pick. Okay.
Zacian is taking the middle. He might pass down off of this.
Like he's able to get anything huge out of it.
Looking to get quick score. They look to be breaking this bottom pad. Will they get it off? They do get it off.
Get it off the tree.
Wow.
Shoving that little Mamoswine out of the way. Yeah, Zacian's going to hold his points just for fights. At this point, he's so big, you might as well. Your team could break the pad when you kill them all.
Alright, Ceruledge Unite is now online. Let's see what they do with it. The blue team seems to be passing to the top side, looking to hopefully break this top pad with the Ceruledge ult. And the Mewtwo ult is online as well.
Now, I'm a little worried to see if they actually do try to go for this team fight here, because Orange just has so much levels on them. They want to try to get something, but if they just take this raw fight, even with a numbers advantage of 1 or 2, they still might just go down, especially if they're going in early. Oh, but they're still trying to get some of the picks.
And that is
Pikachu ult goes off. They get the 1 pick on the Koopa, but the
damage and wipes everybody back.
The 1 for 5 trade just isn't worth it. They tried to get something there, but they end up just losing too much.
They don't know how to do math.
Green!
2, they get an extra 5.
There we go. they had the time. It's okay, we're not the only ones not very good at math.
And they should teleport off of this Regieleki, secure the bot objective.
They just have a lot of yellow. They have so much stuff to farm.
For
Should
sure.
get this bottom objective free if the Ceruledge tries to take any fights.
Espeon does start hitting Reggie Rock down bottom here. Everybody's farming yellow. Zacian's holding the top side. Reggie Lucky is slowly
She's
ripped
coming
out.
down to join.
Mewtwo runs into 2. Slowly pathing away. Getting bullied out by the Hoopa. Oh my goodness.
The value of this Hoopa pick right now is actually insane.
Yeah.
It's giving him so much
That has
control. Fastest
And
root.
Zacian doesn't get the finishing blow. Right. Espeon comes in with stored power, hits the side beam on the Clef. Clef is running away. Pikachu comes in.
Hoopa kinda
Oh
caught him
no,
up.
the
Actually,
CC
might switch this fight instead.
and the portal
Espeon gets
does
him out.
come
Is it gonna kill a Pikachu?
Oh, the
Flashes
Espeon
for it.
flashes
Oof,
forward.
Espeon coming
Wait,
in clutch.
Poor people died on the backside. Seru is dead to the all-rounder.
Yo, is that the Pyro King Zacian?
Observer, what are you doing? Oh, and the Mewtwo paths into the tree, straight into a Espeon. Oh, will this be a pick? Koopa's running around. Civilization cuts them off. That should be a
Change
kill.
the stream title.
What's the stream title?
Hyperspace Hippos versus Ruined Souls, casted by you and depends.
No,
Oh, no, it's the-
it's
it's
Wolves
weakness.
United versus Frost Wolves. Refresh your thing.
The title is okay. That was right.
Oh, if it's right for you, that works.
All right, very simple neutral. Rayquaza will be spawning in about 30 seconds. Reggie Alecki is online though. They should take this off the board.
Yeah,
Get
they're going
level
for it.
14,
Get the red.
Earn this extra win condition. Use Hoopa Portal to hold the bot side. They do look to be breaking this pad. Do they get the break off? They do not. It is still at 35 HP. Reggie Alecki begins marching over as well. But Wolves United is still up by roughly 150 points. Rayquaza is starting up in 5 seconds here. Everybody slowly took control of the Way Pit. The Reggie Alecki is let in here. Bot side fight does begin.
It's a good fight to pick.
And they don't get the
They
pick.
try to get the pick on the
reset
Hoopa,
comes
but
out.
he gets out. Oh, and the Urshifu's already just taking names.
Oh, it's already over. Flash Wolves
They
does
do
have the
get
death bolt going
on
though.
the Urshifu though.
Zacian gets
This
in.
isn't over for purple. They're actually doing this.
Whoa.
They're
Wolves
managing to
United.
turn this team fight right behind. That's
the-
awesome.
They should
You do
flip
this.
right off of this. This is a 5v2. Zacian does go in now. Going straight onto Pikachu. Pikachu is dead!
This Zacian is putting.
This Zacian is a
Hey,
demon!
look at the
Oh
Mewtwo
my
does at least show
goodness.
back up.
Do they
No
get the
fight,
secure?
but I mean, the Zacian just does so much.
Hoopa gets the secure! Oh
The Zacian just
my
takes the
goodness.
fight by himself.
Oh
with a little
my
bit of Hoopa help.
goodness. Wolves United, congratulations. Pentakill. Game 1 going over to Wolves United. Zacian and Hoopa single-handedly just ran in there and just fuck dudes, honestly.
Zacian just said, wait a minute.
What a way to
I'm
put it.
level 15. What am I? What's going on here? Wait a minute.
Some big
Hold
wolf
up.
there.
Wait a minute.
They got 50
Now he's
seconds
gonna
here. Will they
close
be
the
going
table.
for the 1,000 point dunk?
Some more points.
Oh,
He's
this
holding on to
Zacian is a
blows
menace right now.
up Ceruledge. The hard thing about Ceruledge, I think, here is its defense is not as high. It's a lot lower than a special defense. It's kind of designed to be more of a counter to special attackers, and something like Zacian really just blows it up like that.
I think it's bullshit.
Like,
And it's
Ceruledge
really,
has never
it's really
been
not
something
doing
that's-
too hard. Yeah, it's really not doing too much into this comp. I think the first pick Ceruledge just kind of. It was not a bad choice, but when they picked the Urshifu and the Zacian and even the Trevenant, it's like, really, what is this thing? What is this thing countering? These other guys are just gonna blow it up way too hard.
Definitely, for sure. I think Ceruledge excels off of these grouped up fights with its Unite move, but it just always struggled in the 1v1 portions of fights, especially when there's an Urshifu in the game, a Charizard, a Zacian, for example, and it just can't get that value. And it did get that value initially on that team, but it did get the 3. But if you can't stop the Zacian that's level 14, 15, just gonna run through your team, then I don't know what you got left after.
I really think the Hoopa was kind of the unsung hero of that game, really providing the tempo for Zacian to scale like that. It allowed United to kind of work the map in ways where Frostwolves couldn't keep up at all. You can just tell just by sheer objective stake in that they, whatever that Frostwolves wanted to do, United was like a step ahead of them.
Very
Oh,
great
you're right
match.
about that. It's just the missing focus from the team. Once they had the big moment, they kind of just dropped everything, but didn't realize this Zacian's still 2 levels up on all of our team,
Another option here is
and he's gonna
banning out
just drop the
Hoopa or
big
picking
circle
it.
of That is true. They did really struggle against the Hoopa as well. It wasn't just the Zacian. The Zacian was doing the damage, but the Hoopa was really keeping them forward. Getting rid of the Hoa. They want to take out the Pikachu. They said, okay, you know, that thing's scary enough. We kind of see what you guys are picking. It's one less
that
thing
Hoopa
for
ban
the
does come out.
Zacian to worry about. And yeah, there's the Hoop ban. I like that. I like that decision.
Yeah, I agree.
And looks like Wolves United is just going to take something else relatively scary off the board. Take the Charizard. It's going to help him. That's something they didn't want to fight with. They're kind of they don't want to fight to run into a Charizard if the big team fight. That's something that can kind of threaten them.
I'm excited to see how United adapts with the Hoopa ban coming through now.
Yep, there's the Armor. It was on the board. It sounds like it's the broken Pokemon, so just grab it. Just take it. Take the Powerhouse.
Honestly, can't go wrong. The Rhydon is being hovered here along with the Umbreon. Let's see what they pick. Taking the Ceruledge.
They might take their own Ceruledge. I like the idea of taking the Ceruledge against the Armarouge. Like I was saying, like that being more of a special attacking character.
The double L, the fucking Power Rangers are just gonna go hard this game. Zacian is being hovered,
Probably just taking Zacian from themselves is a good idea.
and they
Don't
grab
go
the
look at that
Slowbro here,
Slowbro.
possibly to deal with this Ceruledge. I really like this draft coming from Frostwolves here. Blissy's being hovered. Let's lock in the Greedent. Fuck it. Attacker Greedent.
Do it.
Ah.
So we're seeing the Inteleon.
There's the Inteleon. Will we get the legendary liquidation, or are we gonna get the boring snipe shot?
Well, it really matters if this Inteleon, like another Inteleon I know,
How
can hit
many
his snipe shots.
How many like signed petitions do you think we'd need to send to Timmy for a liquidation buff? Because I still think the buff they gave it wasn't enough, and I need my liquidation back.
I think we can get away with a lot more than that. I think we could have Timmy do some funny things. Like, hey, Greedent, best character in the game.
A little
What do you
terrifying
say?
here from Frostwolves, though. They do pick the Zacian, Comfey, and a Gyarados. Either of these all-rounders can become a menace, while this Armarouge just deals huge amounts of damage from the backside, versus this very squishy double attacker and a Ceruledge comp.
How do you see them stopping the snowball?
I don't know. I actually don't see a way for Wolves United here to stop
This
just the all-in from Frostwolves.
This is a really interesting comp. To me, there's not a lot of early games. I mean, the Inteleon's fine early, but that's really it. I mean, until Umbreon hits level 4, until Blissey hit level 4, they're really nothing crazy. And then both the Greninja and the Ceruledge are not going to be doing much until they're 5 and 7, respectively. While you got Zacian comes in level 1, has the same stats as a fully evolved Greninja. Slowbro early is going to be good. They don't really have to worry. I mean, this Gyarados isn't threatened by anything necessarily. So it's not really scared to be a Magikarp, and you have the Comfey on up there as well. I can see. I guess well, actually, wait. Is Zacian going to be in the jungle? And Gyarados up top? Because Armarouge has to be the attacker, right?
Hear me out. They throw the Gyarados bot, put the Zacian top.
I was
and
gonna
Armarouge
say, like,
jungle.
they could.
What's wrong with
they
the
could.
double rounders in lane? I like the idea.
There's nothing I can see it actually. I was like, I know that Gyarados is not going jungle.
That's a Magikarp.
Okay, yes, I was right.
Zacian is going jungle. Alright.
He clears it at like 7 minutes and 50 seconds.
Boring.
I labbed this out. I labbed the jungle Magikarp out. I had to
I
see
want the jungle magic. Jungle Comfey, fuck it. Might as well.
Jungle Comfey is faster than Jungle Magikarp. I labbed it out. It takes Magikarp till 7
The
minutes and
Magikarp's
50
going to
seconds.
stack. Look at the tilapia go.
Immediately go with the
my
tilapia.
goodness.
The Charcadet has to go get his stack. He's like, whatever. I can't really do much. I'm just a
Oh
little,
no, he got out-secured by
just
the
a little
Blissey.
guy.
Oh.
He's just a little guy. But
Snowball's
he's
going.
coming in. The Spartan tilapia.
The Comfey does get the stack. Very nice. Let's go look over on the bottom side here. It is just so hard to lane against an Inteleon. 4-man top appears to be happening here. And the Inteleon hard
The
on
level
lane.
1,
Almost about
level
to
3
be level
Charcadet coming in. He's
Look
still
at
gonna help. He's I'll do my best.
He's trying his hardest, right?
He comes in saying, I'm an Anomalocaris.
Oh
I
no.
do my best.
That might be a pick on Inteleon.
He goes in.
Inteleon
He's doing
does
his
get picked
best.
up. They're too squishy.
He's spitting on him.
Oh no, the
Back.
dog died.
It didn't really do anything. And yeah, the Ceruledge now evolved, has some buffs. Okay, this is
That's
now
level
looking very
6.
good for the top lane. So I thought Orange Team's early game didn't look that great, but they still played it out fine and ended up getting the advantage. So now pretty much all of that is out the window. Now Ceruledge online.
I really think purple overextended.
Still up
there.
against the Gyarados. Oh,
they are running double hyper carry comp, and they just need to like slow it down, get their consistency. They want that advantage and value, and then they kind of just toss it away to the Ceruledge. And now can they deal with the Ceruledge now who's about to hit level 7? Before
Yeah, you gotta freeze these lanes. It's still a fish. It's still a little fish. It needs to get something. And the hard thing too is the fish is basically just gonna keep the Comfey on
and the
the
fight
entire
does
time.
begin here.
It has
The
to
dog
come in.
goes
He's
down
coming
again
in
to the Ceruledge. Power
to
Rangers
do
are
his
going.
best. He's doing his best. He
This
doesn't
Power
want to
Ranger is better than this Power Ranger. Oh my god.
The Gyarados is left. Just by himself. He's gonna try to win the one thing. The Comfey's helping, but that's 5 people. Run.
Run.
Run, larger tilapia.
Larger tilapia is great.
Run,
Run
big
like
sushi.
for a shrimp.
Tempura. He went from tilapia to tempura. Go tempura.
That's an evolution if I've ever seen one.
Inteleon does come in here with the
Oh,
snipe
falling
shots.
out.
Final evolution to live like beast. Where's like give us like Crawdon in the game? Oh wait, no, Crawdon's been farmed. Never mind. Give us Kingler.
Give us Sceptile.
That's a sick character. Give me Kingler. Have Kingler like clamp onto somebody with his claw and he starts dragging him.
Fight is beginning here. Greninja just instantly gets picked off.
Deletes the Greninja. Okay, the Gyarados is starting to try to get something
Regice
back.
is
Okay,
being
well.
ripped out. Zacian is zoning them out. It's secured by purple side. Ceruledge is ripping the top Regieleki in return though. Will they look to pressure the bottom pad here? Does not appear
Oh, it
so.
looks like they're gonna go back to cat. They're gonna go back try to catch that. They don't want this lead getting out of hand.
Asian might be caught out here. He is.
The Slowbro doesn't get the back. He bush checks with the water shuriken, and this is I mean
Oh
this
my
is
goodness, the
2v4.
armor is just running in there. Oh,
He's going in. He's fire spinning.
can they
He's
get
like,
this
"Please."
pick off? The
He
Slowbro
is
ult does come
forced.
out.
This level is so hurt though.
Killing it, the thing. Zacian is here now.
Zacian's
Umbreon
back,
ult
but
pops.
he's gonna get poked out. Oh, he
Zacian's
gets
gone.
smacked.
That should be the bottom pad gone.
The doggo fight.
Looking at the top
Defender.
side, Ceruledge is in a 1v2 against the Comfey Gyarados,
Oh,
and
he
the
does get
Tilapia
the
goes
miss.
down!
The Tamura.
Oh my goodness, the bigger Tilapia.
The Tamura with cilantro. Hibiscus? No, yeah, that's hibiscus. The hibiscus tempura.
Zacian's pathing in the middle side, gets
'Cause
checked
that's-
by the
Because that's
Power
really
Ranger.
just 8.
Top side
Sure,
fight
just
that's
licking
happening
his
here.
fingers.
Umbreon is getting jumped in on by the Power Ranger.
Gets out. By Mega Man.
4-man from the blue side over here on the bottom pad.
Gyarados is going for the oldie. Wants to get that.
Does not get anything.
It doesn't go. He doesn't chase too hard. Probably a good idea.
Tyler
He
picks the
doesn't
Cobra.
see-
I didn't even see that happen. That is huge.
Gyarados didn't see the. Like, could have easily gotten the kill on that. Umbreon. I don't know he's looking at, but
United
Well,
turned it
United's
around.
team fight synergy is just so good. I don't see a way for Frostwolves to get back in this game. Their hyper carries are all level 9 compared to a level 12 and 2 level 11s.
hyper carries are getting matched by the tank. We've seen the Umbreon basically just 1v1 the Zacian. Well, not 1v1. It was definitely a team fight, but the Umbreon's taking out that Zacian. This is not. This is
Easy bot rip for Wolves United, and the top rip is going out. They do give it up. Red Electric is going to be starting to get pressured into this top pad. Will they clear yellow, or will they try to pressure it in? Maybe go for a bot score?
Looks like they're leaving, trying to maybe look for bots, see how they're rotating around, maybe get some jungle.
They do
Alright,
seem to be
starting to
going
walk
for this
down bottom.
pad. There is nobody defending this. Wolves United kind of just got their ankles broken. They do let it in. Cerulege is coming in, the fight begins.
Zacian gets poked out immediately. They're gonna take this.
Oh wow.
They're gonna take that, what, 20 points for the 5-man kill here, a 3-person kill here.
Honestly,
That's worth a trade.
I could just lock my camera to the Cerulege and it'll just be a highlight reel.
It's working out pretty well. This is gonna be a hard. This looks like a hard team to kind of try to play from behind with. You have the Comfey has to stick to somebody, so they have less space management flexibility. And this is really kind of a team that needs to just go all in on something together. But at this point, they're so far behind, they're losing these team fights, even when down a couple people. Just a Cerulege, the Inteleon getting a few pokes out, taking out the Zacian immediately. So there's just the Gyarados kind of carried all the weight.
Gyarados does get
Getting
level
some
12
more
here, but if
catching
these
it.
all-rounders, if they don't get one of these all-rounders to like at least like 13, 14, it's going to be really rough to see, because Zacian is hard stuck at level 10. Umbreon getting like 40 cap.
Umbreon, the sneakiest backup ever. He sat in that bush for 20 minutes.
Oh my goodness, the Inteleon.
He was reading a book.
They do break the bottom half off of that.
It's a good little
There's
something.
another
It's
fight
not
happen here. It is 245, no make.
still too low of a leader. Are these trades worth it?
Can they grab the slow? They
Please
do
don't
get the
get
power
out.
play. That is
Take
huge.
down.
Alright. 30 seconds till Rayquaza. Let me just lock my camera to the level 14 Cerulege.
Hey, and the Greninja's level 14 too, so it's not the only thing that's just big, scary, gonna kill things.
Gyarados ripping up the top red, but the Cerulege is here to fuck you.
Zacian's just trying to get in.
Really trying to
He's
steal
so
it.
far
Doesn't look like
behind.
he's gonna go for the
It's not
steal.
worth it.
He gives it up.
Says
Very
whatever.
satisfying.
Whatever, it's not worth that fight. We're so ahead. They can take these
Goes
points.
in. They are going to look for a big overcap here for their Armor Rouge. And that's actually going to give Roswell's the lead now all of a sudden.
But they do have the pick
And
right there. They
just
see it.
picked Armor Rouge. That
what a
The
is
good
supporters,
pick.
the support pick. The supporters take the pick. The Armor Rouge didn't even, or the Cerulege didn't even
And
do
there's the
anything.
Ray
there.
hit starts. Level
And this is a
13
bad
Gyarados
fight.
on the board.
This does not look good. It's basically just this Gyarados against the team. The Slowbro can get a pick. I mean, there's still 2-3 scary things on the team. You pick the Cerulege, the Greninja still doing a lot of damage. You pick the Greninja, that Cerulege gonna ult your team. Nantelion's gonna shoot you from behind either way. There goes half of Zacian's health. Walks into the fight, walks into the pit, immediately almost dies. The Zacian just kind of needs that Comfey, but the Comfey has to stay on the Gyarados if they have any semblance of winning. I'm just gonna slowly poke this out.
Rayquaza is at 2/3 as we speak.
They're just getting chunked so
And the
hard
fight
as they
begins.
go in.
Here
The
we go.
Slowbro gets the grab. Gyarados is going for that. What is that?
Big
Inteleon in the back?
Cerulege ults
Big
out, wipes the
Cerulege.
entire back line. Oh my goodness.
And the Gyarados doesn't even get the kill on the Inteleon, just loses that. So
GG's in the chat over here. Congratulations, Wolves United, for winning 2-0, unless you suddenly just all disconnect.
no balls. Do it right now.
No balls, like admin shut down the game.
Sorry, I was hungry. Make some excuses doesn't even make any sense. Sorry guys, my mom was calling me dog.
Sorry guys, my pizza rolls already.
Sorry guys, they're hidden.
Wow. What? Honestly, Wolves United's team fighting just looked so clean. Every single instance where there was 5v5, it was just so clean. Every fight just looked so coordinated. They just listened and they all just jumped on it. There was no hesitation, and I love to see that.
I think more impressive was the way they worked the map. They gave up that top platform to pick the support. Perfect timing for the Ray fight.
Check the details here. 12 eliminations on the Saru ledge. Absolute demon.
Oh no!
They didn't do much damage, but like you don't worry about that. It's all the kills.
The Greninja with the most demon numbers.
Don't
The most unfortunate numbers ever.
start to say, hey yo, we're gonna get canceled.
Hey, yo! The most unfortunate numbers.
Very, very clean. It was actually got a little bit scary there when Wolves United did let the 100 cap go off on that from that top red Jielecki just before Ray, and they did lose their lead, but they picked the Armor Rouge, but then played really, really slow after picking the Armor Rouge. I think they thought they were probably still up, but they were down by a few points. But still, wonderful game. Congratulations, Wolves United, for winning your Weakness League match.
You are the Alpha Wolf.
They are the Alpha Wolf. They literally just went to Frostwolf and said, "You're the beta now." Well, thank you for tuning in, and we will be rating one of our streamers. She's part of our new Valorant Game Changers roster. Her name is Chewy. Everyone go check her out and say hi.
Hey.